Welcome back in sports tonight. Goodhue boys hitting the big stage in the Class 1A state quarterfinal today. Facing Red Lake County, a 6-3 matchup, Goodhue nabbing the 6th seed. Wildcats down early. Michael Russian with 2 of his game-high 16 points. Goodhue looks to close the gap, and they would with 4 minutes left in the game. It's a 1-point ball game, but the Rebels would put the nail in the coffin with this 3 from Connor Duden, and there would be no looking back. Goodhue falls 61-68. They play Heritage Christian Academy at 2 p.m. tomorrow in the consolation bracket. To 3A we go now. The Byron Bears have wrapped up the season. It's official. They managed to do so, losing only 1 game in the state tournament. Today was the 5th place game, and the Bears would prevail over De La Salle. The 1-2 punch in Max Dearborn and Will Bryan both had 22 and 17 points. There's Max right there, respectively. Fisher Krukerberg had 16 points. Dearborn added 11 rebounds. Byron wins the consolation championship, and 5th place, 80-66, the final. From one consolation bracket to the next, John Marshall taking on the Moorhead Spuds after a commanding win yesterday. Picked this one up in the first. Rockets ball, offensive board, and Enga Kucha nails the 3-pointer for 3 of his 5 points today. Still in the first, John Marshall holding its lead. Denard Simpson from downtown. This 3 is good. He finishes with 13. And the big scorer of the night for the Rockets was Eli Ledoux. He caps off his senior season with 22 points, but the Rockets could not get it done. Moorhead wins by 3. JM takes 6th place in 4A, wrapping up the season. And we know March Madness is underway, and Iowa is well represented, so here are some games to keep an eye on. On the men's side, Drake upsets Missouri, even without their live mascot Griff the Bulldog being allowed into the stadium. But hey, if they keep winning, he can be allowed in. I think it's the Final Four that they allow live mascots. Petitions and everything, it didn't work right now though. But they got the win and will play the winner of Texas Tech UNC Wilmington. Lake City's Nate Heisey and the Iowa State Cyclones play Lipscomb tomorrow on TNT at 12:30. And to the women's side we go. Iowa plays Saturday at 11 on ESPN against Murray State. Iowa State plays Michigan tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning on ESPN2. And finally, to spring training, the Twins win today over the Boston Red Sox, and there are just a few more games left until opening day of the regular season on March 27th in St. Louis. But today, the team announced plans for the home opener on April 3rd against the Astros. Once again, there will be breakfast on the plaza. That starts at 6 a.m. and goes until 9. Gates open at 1 p.m. You can meet some of the greats outside their gate, including Tony O outside gate 6, Kent Herbeck outside gate 14, and Nelson Cruz will be in the house letting people in. Justin Morneau, Dan Gladden, and the Puckett family will also be opening gates. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will get a Twin City Connect beanie. Nelson Cruz will be throwing out the first pitch, and there will be a flyover during the national anthem. The game starts at 3:10. And that's a look at sports. Here's a live look over Highway 52 as we head to commercial break at 11:40. A final check on weather when we come back.